Many people speak about building a prosperous modern economy. Building a prosperous modern economy does not have to be all that difficult. If you want to be prosperous, you have to invest. That is the reality of one's personal life. That is the reality of governance too. Many Asian countries went from being impoverished backwaters to some of the most developed nations in the world. All because they invested massively in their societies. They invested in healthcare, they invested in education. A healthy, educated population is the backbone of a strong economy. Obviously, an unhealthy, uneducated population is a recipe for a very weak economy. That is just obvious. Economics does not have to be complicated. The politicians will pretend that it is to obscure and excuse their incompetence. Invest in infrastructure. Infrastructure ensures that a country is well powered and easily traversed. That is essential to a strong economy. And invest in industry. At present, we have a primitive agricultural economy. Tourism and resource extraction serve as supporting industries. We have a third world economy and expect first world living standards. That is not realistic. We need to build a first world economy if we want to be part of the first world. That means building a modern, technological economy. An economy built on innovation and technology. That is the future of developed modern economies, and we need to embrace that. The government needs to actively propagate such an economy. The government can wield many tools to do so: preferential contracts, low interest loans, subsidies, targeted tax cuts, tariffs. Just look at the Asian tiger economies. Countries like South Korea and Taiwan. They were incredibly poor. But forward-thinking state investment in technological industries allowed them to become some of the most prosperous economies that the world has ever seen. We need to learn from this. It requires strategic, forward-thinking economic intervention. Such an effort has to be bipartisan. A modernized technological economy would significantly increase our leverage as a trading partner. Agriculture gives us no leverage because countless countries have agricultural industries. Technology allows you to provide something unique, and that comes with leverage. We can get beyond dependence and finally enjoy interdependence and prosperity. This will safeguard our sovereignty, as our trading partners will need us just as much as we need them. New Zealand can be a strong, modern, prosperous economy. But that requires extensive government intervention in the economy. Forward-thinking, strategic, pragmatic investment. That is what we desperately need. The alternative is to languish and stagnate as we become a third world backwater. We need to take advantage of our strong points. We are an isolated, secure land, far from the volatility of the world. This can make us a great centre for reliable, secure, technological industry. We need to take advantage of our strengths in this dangerous age. Our distance should not be a liability. If framed correctly, it can become a massive asset.